Hello everyone, I'm Duke James. This is EU4 Meiou and Taxes 3.0. So I didn't go to war with Austria because Bohemia will join in, and they wouldn't before because they were rivals, but they're not rivals anymore. So Bohemia will join in, so I couldn't loot Ostmark, so I just settled for looting Prague, which I took 1,200 ducats out of this province, and it only dropped the development by 3. So I did completely destroy their urban industries, though. Glass dropped to 190, processed materials dropped to 84. We wrecked their glass industry. Austria is at war for this province, so I'm going to actually rent out to Gorizia. I went down to 12,000 troops, so I got some manpower back. They're not going to pay me much, but I'm going to try to loot Ostmark now. The money might actually go to Gorizia, because I'm pretty sure when a province is taken, it goes to whoever controls it, so I might not get the money from it, but I want to hurt Austria. And their capital is just right here, fort level 2. It's just easy pickings. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then the other thing is I'm going to build irrigation in Pex and Heves. I'm not sure how to say that, but these provinces have pressing the wrong button here. There we go, that's the right button. They got some wheat industry right there, and tiny little bit of wheat industry here. A lot of coal in this province, actually. There's 618 total farmland units, so this is a long-term thing. I'll just do it in those 2 provinces, because I don't want to spend too much money. And, yeah, it'll be 357 for both of those. Oh, that's harborage. No. Let's not build harborages in those provinces. There we go. Irrigation. Improved to rank 1. It's actually 679 ducats. 300 ducats in each province. That's a lot, actually. That's fine. I think the farmland industries in these provinces are unprofitable right now. For the most part. I won't do any investing in those industries. Yeah, the rural industries in those provinces are out of whack. I think this harborage was eventually built. So I'm going to continue down the Danube. Continue building. Continue building harborages. Let's actually look at this map. Alright, so we have a harborage level 2 in Pest, level 2 in that province, level 1 there. I at least want level 1 everywhere along this route, so this one doesn't have one, so let's go ahead and build one there. Improve infrastructure, harborage, improve to rank 1. It's going to cost 21 ducats, so I think this had it before, and it just decreased. So I guess we'll just, I'll top that off then, and get that back. Just move down the line. Here's another province. 169, let's do that. I think I'll end it at that. That's, 2 buildings in my capital, 2 here, and then 2 down here. So that's 6 that are currently building right now. Bohemia is going to hate me because I'm not going to return any of their territory. I re-allied Rome. I'm going to say no to you. Unlawful territory. I could remove these provinces from the HRE when I'm not at war. And I don't have a truce. That's going to make them like negative 100 per. So that's pretty much like no return. Which, I mean, taking 3 of their provinces is pretty much no return. Our recent reforms are over. The clergy still kind of hate me, so I'm not going to do anything with them. Let's see about taking out that noble privilege. Let's see, actually, which one helps out the peasants? These are for 35 noble loyalty. We could do curtail service commutation, which would decrease the mana cost for noble levies. And I don't think we actually got that money from that. No. That'll just go to Gorizia. Let's come down here and see if we can scare these guys off. It's Naples. I always want to fight Naples. Okay, this one gives us tax. Noble dues. So that would be money. This one is from noble levies. And then these have to do with welfare, which is nice to always increase that. Minus 2.5% base rate for all peasantry dues owed to the nobles. Actually like that. Keeping more money with the peasants, improving their welfare, reducing noble gravity. I think I'm going to do that one. Let's see if we can go ahead and give something back. I could pay 566 ducats for 5 noble loyalty. Yeah, I don't want to reduce peasant freedom. Don't want to give them any power. Their power is actually decreasing slowly. I think it was 68 or 69%, so it's decreased to 66%. Definitely not going to promote them. Alright, I'll just leave it at that for now. This province is wood, so if I can get over there, I'll fight them. Alright, let's go back into our territory in case Austria's troops show up. Trieste, there's some countries embracing meritocracy. It's actually spreading. Genoa embraced it, and it looks like Trieste just embraced it right now. We're not getting it, which is weird because the requirements are trade center trading with this sector has embraced meritocracy. So I'm pretty sure we're trading with this trade center. So our sectors should be trading with each other, so we should be getting it, but we're not for some reason. Because I have provinces in that sector. They're literally in the sector that has it. Can't really improve relations with Rome anymore. Oh, Naples is just going to put their troops on there with no morale. And they ran away. Classic Naples. I could attack Poland. Lithuania would join Sweden, Mecklenburg, Schwerin, and Stettin. Probably do that when I have more manpower. I don't think I'm going to single-handedly win this war for Gorizia. They're probably going to end up losing that province right there, Lienz. What are the Romans actually doing? They keep knowledge sharing with Meiou. I'd like for them to knowledge share with me. That'd be great. So I didn't reduce, but I lost some soldiers. Yeah, so the national army, the peasants, their skill is decreasing. Imagine that's because we're getting more manpower. Like we're getting fresh conscripts. So I think I'm gonna withdraw myself from this war. Really, I just wanted to loot Austria, which I did. But the money went to Gorizia, which I knew might happen. Because they now have 338 ducats. I imagine a lot of those ducats are probably from Ostmark. Okay, it looks like the bureaucrats are actually getting influence, which is nice. I'd like to do more bureaucrat reforms. We need expand service infrastructure. For that, we need Grand Army, Professional Army, and Standing Army ideas. I have Standing Army. I assume you have to complete it for that. That would give 50% times Bureau Power base manpower from all non-elite classes, 0.1 times welfare, times -2%, blah, 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 Bureau Power base manpower from all non-elite classes. I think what happened, I have a deficit because I increased the welfare of the peasants, so they're actually probably going to give me more manpower, maybe? Something like that. Our corruption is just increasing, which I'm actually not sure what I did, because I actually reduced provincial corruption. Oh, noble. Okay, yeah. It's because I revoked the noble privilege, which increased their corruption to 16%. Apparently, when you take stuff from the nobles, they're going to try to supplement their income in whatever way they can, which is also why I don't want to spend all this money on buildings and such, because I imagine I'll run deficits every once in a while, so I want to keep some money in the treasury. I'm going to drill these guys. We'll move them further into my territory before I do that, though. So I'll start drilling them. Charizia is going to lose. I think this casual literacy, I think the negative goes up to 100%, which is horrible. And Austria is just walking right through my territory, which is why I moved from pest, but apparently they can just walk through all of my territory with impunity. Our ruler has died. We now have a regent, a 2-3-4 regent. Our heir is a 1-4-2. Our regent is a 0-1-4. Let's go ahead and... These guys are pretty old. I'll do a new alignment. Align with the bureaucrats. Upgrade them all. And then the bureaucrats should have, yep, 42 influence. That's hopefully unlocks some... Yeah, okay, it unlocks these 3 bureaucratic reforms. So we could bureaucratize direct taxation. One of these, I think it's direct taxation, gives access to the inheritance tax, yeah. I think the inheritance tax is pretty powerful. Based on the death rate of the local population, elites are the target of this tax and pay accordingly from their wealth pool. So this would give access to that. Give a little bit of base welfare for the peasants. 5% times bureau power times elite death rate of elite wealth transferred to local tax income. 5% times bureau power of land income transferred to local tax income. We could reform indirect taxation, which would give 20% times state reach base indirect tax efficiency. Substances excise allowed. Pretty sure those are already actually allowed. Promoting commoner bureaucrats would do less local corruption from elites. I think I'm going to do this one. Gives a little bit of base welfare. More tax income. Base direct tax efficiency, and gives us access to the inheritance tax. I'm going to take the next standing army, because I want to get to this one. Yearly army tradition decay, -1%. Yearly army professionalism, plus 0.5%. And I'll end this episode here, and pick up the next episode. So, thanks for watching, and goodbye.